So as I stated, that thread was saying, bring back the stylists that grow hair, and the young ladies, they felt like gone are the days when stylists care for hair.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree, and how important is hair care to you and the services that you provide?
Yeah, hair care is always important to me. Like I said, it's the school that I went to. They promoted hair care, like healthy hair and stuff like that. So like me, like I tell clients, like, I still have consultations, especially if you're a new client. I need to see your hair. I need to be able to touch it, feel it, all that stuff like that, whatever. And I have had clients come in and they come in for a service, and I have to either do something else if they want to be seen that day, or you have to come back to get the service that you want. Like, for instance, if they want, extreme color, or they want trick color, or they want a color that on their hair, a vibrant color that we have to take their hair so light that is your hair healthy enough for that. Like, I have those consultations because this is my business, and I have never been sued, or I've never been put on blast like, oh, he messed my hair up, he tore me up, he did me wrong. So I take very good care and pride with doing that, whatever. Just like I don't understand how the newer generation of stylists are asking people to shampoo their hair at home, because my whole thing is, how can you trust that they have done that? I don't touch dirty hair. Like, I have clients who will suggest it or tell me, like, well, Justin, because I'm in a rush, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-shampoo my hair and stuff like that, whatever, before I come in and blow dry, whatever. And when they sit down, if I part it and I run my finger through it and I see something, to the bowl we go. We're gonna do another one or whatever. Now, some people really do a good wash and stuff at home, and I'll come in, like, they getting a sew-in, and a sew-in takes some time. They want to pass the blow dry and wash process, if they have a lot of hair and stuff like that. I'll go ahead, and if it's good, then I'll say, all right, boom, we go. But it's definitely never a requirement for me to wash your hair before you come in, because I'm gonna always wash your hair. Because again, that's the first thing for me for hair care, is having clean hair. I believe in that. Like, I believe in, like, not leaving certain weaves in for a long time. I believe in, it's not wearing ponytails for so much. Like, you don't need to keep doing, even if you're doing natural bun ponytails with your bun or whatever. I tell my clients, like, and my mom is one of my clients who don't listen, because she feels as though, her son is a hairstylist, so she does what she wants. Okay? And, so she, she's starting to see a little breakage in her middle because I'm like, you continue to put your hair up in ponytails and stuff like that, whatever. So, hair care is a number one in my book, and it's very, very important, because if you don't have healthy hair, it's no need of you doing anything. And I tell people all the time, and I even have, if you follow me, you see underneath my clients, their wigs and weaves is hair.
You just posted something.
I just posted something the other day. Yeah, one of my clients, and I'm so proud of her. When she came to me, her hair was like at the door of a stage, because the stylist she was going to was giving her blonde, and the client I'm talking about she tell you she don't know how. A lot of my clients are like that, like, I don't know how to do hair, Justin. So what you do is what you do, and I'm gonna come when you tell me to come, because I don't know what to do with my hair, whatever. I'm not gonna do anything that you tell me not to do with my hair. And so she was getting blonde and didn't know how to take care of her blonde, because your blonde can look beautiful when you leave, but if you don't do your take home, if you don't do your upkeep at home, your blonde is going to be beautifully ruined. It's going to be beautifully ruined. You know what I'm saying? And so you talk about that. So I began to tell her, like, different things. We, like, let's do weaves. Let's keep your hair weaved up. And she listened. We keep her hair weaved up. If she's not in the weave, she in braids. We do different things. We do conditioning treatments. We do that type of stuff. And now her hair's down her back after a trim. Like, I gave her a trim, and it was still down her back. And she was like, oh, my God, I love my hair, whatever. Like, and
she couldn't stay out the mirror.
She couldn't stay out the mirror. She couldn't. I'm going to call her later on to see how I look, too, because she can be rough. But yeah, that was a good thing, because, like I said, I promote healthy hair. Yeah.
So as for me, I am passionate about styling, and I love creativity and all of that. But hair care is my number one. invest a lot of time and energy and money into hair care. So, for me, I'm an artist, and I feel like how can an artist work on a dirty canvas?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion about it. So
Absolutely.
It's like I give all my clients a thorough consultation, and I'll give them my recommendation as to what needs to happen. Most of my clients natural or get protein treatments every 8 weeks, and relax get protein treatments every 6 weeks. So that just keeps your hair strong or whatever, regardless of what we're doing. And if you follow my regimen and do what you're supposed to do, then we'll see growth and we'll keep strength and maintain, the health of the hair. It's not uncommon that stylists will cut corners. I know a lot of stylists that cut corners, and I'm not judging anyone, but those aren't the stylists for me. So that's why I was really,
because it hurts your business.
Yeah,
it hurts your business.
That's why I was really, I am really skeptical on who touches my hair personally. So that's why I was peeping you and checking you out. So when you first came here, my hair was in bad shape because I went to someone, and I just wanted, this was before the skunk patch was even out, but I wanted that skunk patch in the middle of blonde, and it was ruined. And Justin tried to fix it for me, and it looked beautiful, but it was already too far gone. And normally I color my hair every fall and then go back brown for the summer, but
or let it grow out.
Let it grow out. So it was just so far gone and so broke off, and you just was like, sis, you know what? You just need to just start wearing wigs. And I was just like, I never did wigs.
I suggested a weave too, but she said that she ain't got the patience.
I can't sit for a weave. I can do one.
She don't know.
But I can't sit for
She said it would take 3 days to do a sewing.
He would be sick of me because my ADD is my lap.
But you say braid down one day, one bundle next, and then finish it.
Yeah, then finish it. Yeah, probably finish it on the 4th day. Yeah. So I just was like, how's a wig gonna look? Because it's like, I really had a mullet, yo. So, I was like, am I gonna look like Dream Girls? Like,
ooh, and then I remember, I wish we could add that picture to this too, that picture. Because I remember that day, you was like, I got this wig at home. You was like, I only wore it one time. You was like, but then, like, I ain't like something or whatever. And I was like, no, bring it in and we gonna do it, whatever. And she brought it in, we did it. I never forget, she had the side part, and I swooped it over with the skunk color. And she was like, and I turned her around, she was like, oh yeah, this is it, bro.
I haven't stopped wearing wigs since. I've never sit for it so much.
She said that ain't her ministry. She's sorry.
And my hair has really grown. I treated, Justin treats it. I tried to get him to give me color this past fall. He was not hearing it. He told me I'm not ready. I respect his professional expertise. Even though I'm a stylist, again, I am his client. So he said I'm not ready. Maybe I'll be ready this time. When
she is, because that bang didn't grew down. It didn't grew down. It's coming under the lip. It's under the lip now. So we
blew it out last time. I had a little flip. So you just gotta trust your stylist. And hair care.
And I tell clients a lot of times, when you come sit in my chair, and I tell them, like, it'd be in a joking way, but it'd be so serious, like, wherever you work, I don't come and tell you how to do your job. Please trust what I'm saying to you. And like I said, I paid over $15,000-$20,000 to be educated. Like I said, like, I know what I'm talking about. And that's why I said, like, that's why with to go back to the first question when you asked me about, what drove me, whatever, like, hair has really become a passion for me. So I'm passionate about it. So I love everything hair. Like, it's sometimes a night where as though, you know, like some people like scrolling through Instagram looking at gossip and stuff. I'm scrolling through hair tutorials, hair videos, looking at other stylists do stuff, saying like, oh, that's how they do that, or I'm gonna try to see if I can create this, looking at different looks, whatever. And like I said, I have absolutely 100% no hate in my blood. So if I see a stylist that they get, and like a lot of stylists know, I be under other stylists' comments like, oh, you killed that. That's it. I will repost your work. If it's bomb, I really like it, I will repost it and things like that, because like that, I love hair. I love everything hair. So like when I'm telling a client like what's best for you, whether you want to hear it or not. I had a client that was like so upset because she wanted color. And I'm like, you gonna get you some tracks if you really want color that bad, get you some tracks so we can put some tracks in. Or get you a blonde wig and we can color that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she did that and she was just like, oh, they work whatever. Because I'm like, you're not even going to want this color in 3 weeks. You know, you're going to get something that's permanent for you and then you're going to be wanting to do this. And it's like, no, you know, that's not going to work for you. So, and she listened. She, you know, she really wanted to know her real hair, but she listened and got a 613 wig and we did the color that she wanted to do. Good. That was the healthier way to do it. Because I know how she is. You know, have some of them indecisive clients where as though they want to be purple Tuesday. Next Tuesday, they want to be back blue. Or they want to be red. And that can happen. But are you able to take care of all that? Like
you have to be able to. Color comes with a lot of maintenance. Yeah. Color and shortcuts are high maintenance.
Yeah. And you can't come 1 week and get all this extreme color and go ghost for 6 weeks. 7 weeks, or go down to the water, getting chlorine and all this stuff, and then come back sometimes my hair falling out.
Of course.
Sorry, I had to vent for a second.
So while venting, let me ask this because I'm sure it might bring about a little. What is your pet peeve?
Woo. Turn my head back. My pet peeve is I have a few. Can I take a minute?
It's talking with T, baby.
One of my pet peeves, you notice I had to turn my head backwards for that. One of my pet peeves is booking for one service, and then when you get here, you want to change it. And the reason I say it's a pet peeve because 9 times out of 10, I have somebody before you or after you. Mm-hmm. And I always ask my client, even though they book on the site, to let me know what you're booking for because I can look at the site and see what slots I have available. And at that time works because if you're getting something like a glue-in or a sew-in, those are services that I really know how much time I need to complete those services. Right. I know for a glue-in, I need an hour. I need to be able to put you in the dryer and put your tracks in maybe an hour and 15 because if I gotta wash you and mold you or wash you and braid you down. For a sew-in, I need time to do that. Mm-hmm. A closure sew-in is another different thing. So if you book for a basic sew-in, but then you come here and say you want a closure sew-in, now I have to add another 45, 50 minutes onto a service that is running to somebody else's service. So that's really a pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve of mine is booking an appointment. You can see on the style sheet if it was hard to find an appointment that day. 9 out of 10 that day is busy for me. To come in here and be impatient and keep giving you the look, fidgeting. I keep walking back and forth or asking, how much longer is this going to be? How much longer is it going to be? Or even when you're in the chair, if you're doing a lot of huffing and puffing and moving, it's a pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve of mine is bringing unwanted guests with you to your service. I really have zero tolerance for that. I had a client that did it, and it was a little too late because they both, live here, and I had to let her know, you won't be able to book again with me if that happens. Please, I don't care what the circumstances is. That can never happen again. You cannot bring. This is not a double date. You cannot bring your boyfriend, fiance, husband to the appointment. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. We have very selective space. We are still COVID friendly in here. Just don't do that. Your children, please do not bring your children if they're not able to sit still. Now I get it. I have some clients if you're not working and Marco's not working, I say, hey, it's okay. You can bring a child. I know this long will be clear, but I don't like the crying and the running around because it's not fair to you and your clients to have to deal with it or, you know, embrace that behavior that the children is doing. And my other pet peeve is wanting to have dinner or lunch when you come to get your hair done. This is not a restaurant. I know in BAPS, a lot of people we know about BAPS, they had the hair salon and the restaurant situation going on. Unfortunately, here at Skybox, we don't have that. We don't have that situation. So I don't understand why you want to come get your hair done and eat your meal.
Yeah.
And I can go back to the professional weave.
Wow, bro. You kind of summed it up, but coming from my mouth, I'll say it. My pet peeve is respect my time as I'll respect yours. You know, I kind of hit on that before. Showing up, and I know that, you know, sometimes you may be a little indecisive, and you may be able to slide something in and say, hey, T, you know, I was thinking about getting wand curls as opposed to drop curls. That's an easy
Now that's an easy fix. That's an easy fix.
In terms of, can I get color? You know, it can't happen.
Oh no, I forgot though. Another thing, I mean, cut you off or coming in here talking about some. I'm getting a weave. I'm getting an install, but my tracks ain't clean. I gotta wash my hair. I gotta do this. Can I put my hair in your dryer? No!
You have to come prepared.
Or drop your hair off. I tell my clients, if you need weave maintenance to your weave before you get it in, drop it off before.
Show up prepared, especially like for braid services.
Yes.
If you are going to, now my braid services, you know, individuals, that's the only service, those are the only services that I don't automatically provide a shampoo service with. And the reason for that is just for the sake of time. But you can book it. Just, and it says it in my description, just request the service. Please show up prepared to receive service. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, so that's my pet peeve. Another pet peeve of mine as a stylist is the phone. If I am trying to service you, how can I shampoo you if you are on the phone
or doing this
and you laying back? And the moment I get water in your phone or something, it's an issue. You're looking for me to
replace your
phone. And
I hate when they got their phone
I'm
down.
fighting with you. You know,
you trying to curl.
Yeah, it makes the service harder for both you and for me. If I'm trying to style you out or I'm trying to shampoo you and you into your phone, you know, be it at the shampoo bowl or be it in the chair, you know.
And they don't take nothing to say. Let me call you right back. I'm ready to get my hair shampooed.
And there will be moments where you're going to be under the dryer for a good minute with me. Not a long time, but you got to get your treatment.
Right.
So there's your opportunity.
To talk on your phone.
You know, there's your opportunity, sis. So that's one of my pet peeves. The guest, you know, we have a limited workspace. You guys, we gave you guys a tour of the salon. And then as also with COVID, there's no space for extra guests. So it isn't a field trip. Just come. For me,
can't bring your home girl.
No. And then a lot of times their commenting is given, you know, oh, girl, what's she doing in your hair? What's she doing? That's another thing when you call your friend during the service and it's like, oh, how you getting your hair? Let me see what she doing. You know, all of that. Just miss me with all of that because now you create a tense work environment in here. And I just really don't care for it. So, you know, but, you know, and it's not a complaint fest. It's just the same way you guys feel uncomfortable with things. There are things that's done that make us feel uncomfortable as servicing you, you know. And those are just a few of mine.
And the food thing, you know, the food thing kills us.
The food thing drives me crazy. You've never gone to.
And you know, I told my wife and my mother, we don't eat in here.
I always try to think about.
I don't have no cut cards.
Next level. next level salons, a next level
High
business, high end. You know, you've never gone to a high end salon.
You're never gonna walk into a Veda salon and see somebody.
You'll
eating
never
nothing.
walk in there and see them eating
Not even a Snickers.
anything. You'll never see.
Maybe a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Maybe a bottle of water. I'm not even gonna bring the wine thing up. I shouldn't have brought it up. I moved too fast. Because we once did that.
We once offered wine as complimentary. And I had to remove it. Because the clients was coming to get roasted.
They thought it was happy hour.
They thought it was happy hour. As opposed to just relaxing and enjoying a glass of wine
while
with
you
your
wait.
service while you wait.
And maybe another one if you got into the dryer. Yeah.
It was literally 2 and 3 bottles of wine flying through one service.
Yeah.
And it's no, sis.
Yeah.
And
then started requesting it. Where the bottles at?
Where the bottles at? No. And then started bringing their own.
Yeah.
I know you lying.
Yeah.
So I do still, but you have to request it.
Yeah.
It's still available because I'm not gonna punish all my clients that really enjoy that relaxation time.
I think we should bring it back for the summer.
It's
or maybe have wine down Wednesdays and stuff like that, or wine down Saturdays.
You know, I didn't take it away, but you just have to request it. It's on my menu, so that way I can prepare for you to have it.
Yeah.
But we can absolutely do that. We can absolutely, bring back the mimosa Saturdays and everything like that. Because our clients really felt catered to and enjoy it. You know, you just got to cut some people off because they want to, get drunk. And this is not that.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not last call.
Have mercy. Family and friends discounts. So, what do you feel about that? Do you provide discounts to family and friends?
Well, I only have 2 family members that get their head done for free. And that's my wife and my mother. I provide that services self-explanatory. My wife, my mom. But like I said, my family don't really look for discounts because several people in my family are entrepreneurs. And we all support. You know what I'm saying? I have cousins that do dinners and do food services. And when I go purchase food from them, it's not like, oh, because you little cousin, you get a discount. You know, I pay full price. When my wife shops at my cousin's boutique, she pays full price for her stuff, whatever. So it's not that it's like that we just really big on supporting and making sure that, like, hey, they don't even ask for a family discount. Like, my family won't even say, oh, because I'm your family,
they respect
it, and they want to see me grow. So my family pays what I'm worth and pay what I charge. I don't really have a friend discount because, like, a lot of my friends that come to me also respect my business and say, hey, you know, you do good work. Like, my best friend, like, I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna get this because you're my best friend. She used to be like, no, like, I'm gonna pay like everybody else pay because I want to see your business grow, you know, like that. And not to mention, she's also an entrepreneur. Like, she's into makeup and she's doing that. So, you know, we all just support each other. And I feel like, unless I offer it, please don't ask me for it. Because I do take offense to that when somebody feels entitled to say, well, what can you do for me? Like, I have several people in the church that feels like, you know, they watch me grow up and stuff like that, so they feel like, well, what can you do for me, or how much you gonna charge me? I hate conversations stuff like that.
I'm gonna charge my price.
And now I don't even say that anymore, because you know me, I used to have a problem with having to go there. So now I just say, I'm gonna send you the link to my style sheet, and you can view what you need to view.
That is my line. I'll just send you my link, okay? What's your number?
It's on the way.
Everything's there. My availability, my pricing, my pictures.
Yes.
I hope to see you soon.
Yes. So to answer that question, like, no, I don't have a family and friend discount because my family and friends, you know, respect my business and they pay what has to be paid.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. My friends respect what I do. They don't ask for a discount. they don't look for, you know, handouts or anything. They pay my worth. The friends that I do, you know, I had one friend that used to try it. She used to try it, but you know, my family, I don't even service a lot of my family. It is what it is because I can't. When I go to pay my bills and things like that, I'm an entrepreneur. This is the way I eat. This is the way I pay myself and earn a living. Like, I can't take shorts. Like, and I feel like also if you respect me and what I do enough, you shouldn't even want a short.
Right.
You know.
Right. Absolutely.
But, you know, it is what it is. So it's no bad blood or, you know, anything there. It's just I'm not the stylist for you. Yeah. So that's just what it is.
Makes sense.
Family and friends discounts. Yearly increase. Do you increase? You know, some stylists, they go up yearly. They go up yearly, and they go up yearly due to either, you know, every year prices increase with everything and happening in the world. Do you increase your prices yearly, and do you give yourself, basically that's giving yourself a raise?
Yeah. I actually do give myself a raise, and it's usually at the beginning of the year. I usually do a little change of things, but throughout the year, if I spend the money to go learn something, to further educate myself with something, for a service that I render, and you know, prices will probably change, and I make sure I learned the hard way because I did that recently, and a really good client of mine, we had a little discrepancy because it was a shocker to her that she had booked in December for something and then booked again in February, and things had totally changed. Because again, in January I give an increase.
Yesterday's prices?
It's not today's prices. And after taking a class, and you know I don't play about taking a class, I will take a class quick, fast, and hurry.
Yes, you will.
You know, the class that I take range from, you know, $700 to about almost $3,000 in a class. So, you know, to see the investment into the, I have to charge what I'm worth, because now I'm taking the time to learn something, and I'm doing for you, and then the service that person wanted to get, you know, that's one of my most lucrative services. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna charge what I'm doing because I'm gonna give you a awesome product. You know what I'm saying? The product is gonna be a replica of what you want. I don't give what you asked for, what you got. I give what you asked for, and you got what you asked for. That's how I do, and I don't have a problem with it. And I used to feel like, you know, maybe I should be like this, whatever. But I saw this one thing that's going as a trending voiceover on Instagram when it was like, you know, don't come to me because you think I have the best prices, because I don't. Come to me because I'm going to give you the best quality of work. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I feel now, you know. And it's just like, you know, I do have some things that's still on the low end, and then I have things on my menu that's on the high end and up. So I don't even put myself in a bubble no more in my style seat, whereas though it's like, this is the price. I say the price starts at this, because depending on what it is, because like I'm noticing now, like girls are liking full hair. So you're not paying this price to get a sew-in with 3 bundles and think that you're going to come in with 2 extra bundles and still pay that price. No, that's going to be and up.
And up.
You know what I'm saying? So yearly
and
increase,
more labor,
quarterly increase, or, you know, seasonal increase. Yes, I do. However, I do try to, like around Mother's Day, have a nice Mother's Day sale. Do something to give back. Christmas. I know a lot of my clients are moms, so I know it's kind of tough around Christmas time. Hey, I'll do little discounts, come and do stuff like this, whatever. So, like, I'm not just hitting you over the head. You know, again, like you said earlier in the thing, I'm washing your back, you wash my back. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations, whatever. But I'm totally giving myself an increase because, like I said, every job, I know every person that works in corporate America or whatever, you get a raise.
Yeah.
Why am I not deserving of a raise?
Yeah.
So I give myself one. So, yeah.
Yeah. 2 years ago, I just started catching on to the fact that I am the corporation. And I managed a corporate salon, and walking away from that situation, I gained so much knowledge. And this man ran a multi-million-dollar corporation. What am I walking away from this situation having learned? And so I took away a lot of good things as far as management. So being that I am the corporation over myself, I said I will give myself a yearly increase, but I will consider, I'm not just going to jack up the price ridiculously. I will consider what the price is around me.
Right.
And I won't go substantially.
I factor that into.
Yeah. So if a weave is $125, then I'm gonna try to stay in that ballpark. I ain't gonna go, ridiculously. I'm just throwing that number out there. God knows it ain't $125 no more.
I would say some people charging $300 for a basic someone. I'm like, whoa.
But I try to stay fair. I'm not lowballing myself anymore. I done got out of that.
Yeah, I'm over the lowballing.
Over that. But I don't try to be ridiculous. And then I'm also realistic with myself as well. Things that are my strong suit, things that are that I'm really, really well versed in, and things that I've taken classes for and invested in, I am charging because I know that I am giving you the best of me.
Yes.
And the best of my work. Absolutely. And then the things that I am still perfecting and coming into my own with, then I'm going to just charge you fairly in the middle.
And that's fair. That's fair.
So, but those are some of the things, most of the things that we as stylists do, and those are the reasons why we function and operate the way that we do. So hopefully that our interview and our conversation, I like to call this a conversation. Yeah. Hopefully our conversation today shed light on some of your concerns, or some of the things that you maybe weren't clear on as far as stylists and the reasons why they do the things that they do. If there was anything that we maybe didn't hit upon that you still are not clear about, then Justin and I will possibly do a live, and we will
that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
We will do a live, and then we will take your questions there. So
let's do that. And we can go live on both pages. That way both followers can be on there and answer questions.
Cool. Where can our followers find you at?
I'm everywhere, babe. Say no. You can find me definitely at the Skybox Salon. But on Facebook, you can find me at Justin. He did that. That's JUSTIN. He did that. And on Instagram, I am He Did That. Those are my two main sources that you can find me at. And I think on TikTok, I'm Mr. He Did That. So those are where you can find me at. Again, Facebook, Justin He Did That. And on Instagram, I am He Did That. And on TikTok, it's Mr. He Did That.
Awesome. As for myself, you can find my business page on Instagram at Creativity, CREATIVITEE 18. And on Facebook, I am the Creative Brand by Creativity. And then on TikTok, it's the Creative Brand. So that's how you can find me. To book an appointment with me, it's a link tree on IG that will take you to all things the Creative Brand. And
and if you go to my Instagram, you can find my booking site in my bio.
Yeah. And of course, just like Justin, you can find me at the Skybox as well. Yes. So we will talk with you soon on that live. Join us, and
that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really fun to get to interact with everybody, see how they feel. Yeah.
So we'll talk with you soon. Thanks for tuning in today, Butterflies. Don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, the Creative Network 1. And if you are not a part of our Facebook discussion group, like the fan page, Talking with T, and also subscribe to the discussion group. Awesome things are happening there, Talking with T. And follow us also on Instagram at Talking with T 43, so you're always connected with us.